Well, welcome to the lesson breakdown for Year 10's Information, Communication and Technology. Please note, for future reference, I will just refer to ICT for the subject, but also at times may refer to ICTs for types of technology used, like a Voki, for example. As this unit of work is problem-based, the teacher will be guiding students through much of the work. At times, the teacher will be providing teachings and learnings on specific topic areas. The generalisation around the problem, students will be required to develop solutions on their own accord. At the start, students will be given a problem which consists of them creating a new school website for the school they are currently attending, and also a marketing plan with the aim to attract more students. The first initial theme is set as if they have been contacted by a special agency created by the school's principal, and that they, the student, will be joining a special undercover operation for this mission. This is purely just to set the theme for the assignment. The school's principal, however, will not be involved unless in the evaluation process later throughout the unit of work. This scene is created to stimulate the students' thinking and prove that ICTs can be used to create many different types of communication platforms. Obviously, we just need to look back at the explosion of social media platforms over the past 10 to 15 years in the forms such as Facebook and Twitter for evidence of this. Okay, let's get straight into the course now. From weeks 1 to 4, students will be then guided into the first task of creating a marketing plan with the central aim to attract more students to the school. Students will be completing the marketing plan in a wiki space and using the navigation headers as each headings for the marketing plan, which will consist of headings such as target customers, market size and market trends, competition and competitive edges, estimated market share of their geographic range, overall marketing goals and objectives, product and branding strategy, pricing strategy, promotion strategy, marketing budget, marketing plan evaluation. Students will be encouraged to contact professionals either in or out of the school who would have relevant skills in this area for guidance, advice and evaluation. Now we move into the middle periods from weeks 5 to 8. This will allow students to now be moving on to their website creation. Please also note, if students have completed their marketing plan earlier than the initial 4 weeks given for the task, they will be allowed to start early on the development of their website. Students who may be behind on the marketing plan will have to use the last 2 weeks to catch up. The website is certainly going to be the exciting part for the students, where they'll expand on their HTML and CSS coding skills, or use a what you see is what you get type of website building application to create their new school website. This will allow students to really delve into the task and get hands-on. Students will be required to conduct a range of research on academic websites to help them get a better understanding of what is required in an academic provider's website. From their previous research conducted on their marketing plan, aiming at attracting more students, they will also be encouraged to develop new concepts and ideas to their website, which may make it more attracting to potential students' parents and also students themselves. Students will need to work on graphic and photo manipulation to ensure the website's practicality is maintained, and factors like internet speed are taken into consideration for potential users of their new school website. As well as the visual side, students will be working on the website layout and will need to justify with reasoning why they have chosen this layout. Students will use peer and staff evaluations to conduct analysis on their website and show areas for improvement and development. This can be conducted in survey-type forms or interviews. Along the journey, the student's process will be collected in a Google Blogger journal entry, where students will be required to complete a journey entry every week. Students will be required to self-reflect on what aspects are working well and what aspects are not working so well. Students will also need to provide solutions for any areas they have needed to work around. This now brings us to the final 2 weeks of the unit of work. This will be used for students to polish and fine-tune their assignment that are wanting more than a pass mark. For students who may have struggled in either one of the main 2 tasks of a new website creation and a marketing plan, These 2 weeks will enable them to go back and catch up on any area they were initially struggling with. This will be up to the teacher of how much assistance they provide, as the unit of work is essentially problem-based, so areas of skills may need assistance, but where students are finding problems, they must be left alone as much as possible to develop their own solution. Finally, students will reply with an email to the pretend principal, which will be the teacher, and this will include all links to their Wikispace marketing plan, their new school website, and also their journal entry. This will all be now sent through for grading. This now concludes the explanation of the overall lesson plan for the unit of work for Year 10's ICTs. Thank you very much for listening.